Good morning and happy Sunday mornings with Mel. It is Palm Sunday, and I have been struggling with two donkeys. I only needed one to come and cooperate with me to reenact the triumphal entry, but no one was interested in helping me today. This week is big in the church because things changed this week as Jesus rode in on a donkey into Jerusalem, and they all shouted, "Hosanna! Blessed is he who comes." And by the end of the week, they were saying, "Crucify him." So I'm going to sing a few songs. Some of them may not be that common to you, but okay, that was a cow wanting to scratch its head on my tripod. But I'm going to sing these songs, and I hope you enjoy them. Hosanna, loud Hosanna, the little children sang. Through pillared court and temple, the lovely anthem rang. To Jesus who had blessed them, close folded to his breast, the children sang their praises, the simplest and the best. From Olivet they followed, mid an exalted crowd, the victory palm branch waving and chanting clear and loud. The Lord of earth and heaven rode on in lowly state, nor scorned that little children should on his bidding wait. Well, this week has been an interesting week. Not that I feel like Jesus, but there was a moment this week, and I got to tell the story in order, but I had my orientation, and there was a speaker. And have you ever been really engaged in a speaker? I mean, this lady was amazing. And when she got done, she asked if anybody had any questions. And so I took my phone off a speaker and said how excited I was to hear her presentation and to know that my new employer had this department, which I had never heard of. And she thanked me. She said I was the first person in the week to even ask her a question, let alone pay her a compliment. So I got done with that, and I had to go to a meeting. Well, the meeting that I expected wasn't the meeting that I received. All in all, it was good, but I almost felt like at a moment that there was a point where the people in the audience were like, "Crucify him." I just felt like I do so much good and that it wasn't good enough. I left the meeting really discouraged, to the point that I went to Toff's Ice Cream and I bought me a pint of ice cream of my favorite flavor to drown myself in my sorrows. And when I got in the car from getting the ice cream, my phone rings. What I neglected to say was, after the seminar, I had written down this lady's name and I thought I would call her. And I called her from my personal phone, which has a 440 area code. So I got her voicemail. I thought, I should be calling from my work phone, which is a 419. So I got her voicemail and I thought, what am I going to say to her? I already said what I wanted to say on the video. So I hung up. I went to my meeting. That didn't go how I wanted it. Not that they said crucify me, but I sort of felt like I was not who I think I know I am. My phone rings, and it's a 216 number, and I answered it, and I said my name, and it was this woman named Heidi, who the person I had called had not left a message. And I said, "Did I leave you a message?" And she said, "No, but," she said, "after my presentation, I just felt like you were going to call." And so when she saw she had 2 missed calls back to back, she looked me up by name in the directory and found out it was me and called me back. And the results of that call gave me hope, just like Easter. The hope we have in Jesus being raised from the dead. All of a sudden, my fears were banished and hope returned. The next song I'm going to sing is one from my herring era. And I called and talked to Becky this week. She was the preacher's daughter back when I was a kid, and it's a song we used to sing. So it says, "Were you there when they crucified my Lord? Were you there when they crucified my Lord? Oh, sometimes it causes me to tremble, tremble, tremble. Were you there when they crucified my Lord?" I didn't think about it till I was singing it. That's sort of how I felt. I was just sort of trembling. I was just so unsettled from the meeting I had after my training. And then when I got that call, I knew that I am watched over by someone greater than me, who showed me within minutes that everything's going to be okay. And sometimes we just have to have that faith. Sometimes we just have to know that God has it all in control. Next song I'm going to sing, probably more of you know, and it says, "When I survey the wondrous cross on which the Prince of Glory died, my richest gain I count but loss, and pour contempt on all my pride." I sort of want to end on a different note. Today was the funeral of what I would refer to as a brother from another mother. His name was Jim, and he passed last week. And I was able to pray with him a couple days before he passed at the hospital with his wife. And so she asked if I would be one of the speakers at his funeral. Jim was a wonderful man. He was filled with joy. He had a great smile on his face. He had the gift of encouragement. And his minister opened the funeral service today and said, as well as we all knew Jimmy needed 3 ministers to conduct his funeral. And Jimmy will be missed, but Jim was a great example of the life of Christ. He had his trials. He had his things that went wrong in life, and he made the best of it and continued. He filled in when I was in Arizona in December at my church. They loved him. I wanted to have him back, but God had other plans, and we know where Jimmy is. So, hey, back to Easter week. God bless you. Have a great week. May you find that peace and that answer that you need as you're going through struggles, and know that God is in control. Hope to see you. We have a great music program this week, with it being Palm Sunday. If anybody knows the Holy City, it's a wonderful hymn. Ben will be playing that, and it'll just be a great service. No matter who you are or where you are in life's journey, you are welcome at St. John's United Church of Christ, 204 Leonard Street in South Amherst at 10 a.m. Hope to see you. God bless. Happy Holy Week.